Good afternoon, Mayor. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, so first of all, we have the East St. Louis Mayor, Mayor Emeka Jackson Hicks, standing here, and you have a most historical day that happened today, which is September 21st, 2017. What happened here at East St. Louis City Hall?
Today in City Hall, after almost 32 years, in October, it would have been 32 years that the East St. Louis Housing Authority has been under receivership of HUD. Well, today, after almost 32 years, our East St. Louis Housing Authority has now transitioned to our local control. And we're very excited about that.
All right, so tell us a little bit about, I'm going to go back to today, but tell us a little bit about the original moment that you thought about actually gaining control of the HUD.
Well, this actually started right after I won election as mayor. I began to talk to senators and on a federal level about the housing authority remaining in East St. Louis, because when I came in as mayor, the housing authority was really in danger of being transferred out of East St. Louis. So I immediately reached out, had conversations with some of our elected officials about giving this new administration the opportunity to develop those relationships, first of all, and then to work to put in place people with a sense of a high level of integrity to where we can really operate, and also to have the opportunity to create the capacity to operate our own housing authority. So it started as soon as I became mayor. So it's been 2 years that I've been working on this. Really had to stay true to the mission, because I believe once you start, you finish. You know, this is about the citizens of East St. Louis. This is not about me. This is not about anybody else. It's about the citizens of East St. Louis, because we talked about taking back ownership of our city. We talked about owning our story. Well, this is a part of us owning our story, and I'm just excited about it. I'm super excited about it.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the beginning part of this conversation now about this historical day
Yes.
in East St. Louis City Hall. And who did you have as a guest? I mean, you know, we just kind of had somebody that was really big. You know, who was it?
We had the Secretary of HUD, the Honorable Dr. Ben Carson, who came to the city of East St. Louis. This is no small occasion. You know, he didn't have to come here for this, but he came, he took the time out, you know, and this is solely based off of, again, relationships that we've had the opportunity to develop with HUD officials, with our local housing authority, the executive director, Ms. Mildred Motley, and staff. We were able to get Dr. Carson here, and we're just excited about it. So he chose to come to East St. Louis because he too wanted to be a part of a very historic moment.
Okay, now let's talk about maybe a little bit of last week when you all had the huge engagement over in St. Louis, Missouri. So tell us a little bit about what that was.
Oh yeah, last week we had the Mississippi Rivers Cities and Towns Initiative, which is super important as a mayor who is the mayor of a city that sits along the Mississippi River. We're coming together as mayors to bring about some initiatives, to bring about some funding, to capitalize off of what being on the waterways affords to cities. So St. Louis, Missouri has capitalized off of their being on the river front. Billions of dollars are passing us by, and now we have an opportunity in the city of East St. Louis to be proactive, you know, and being a part of that and bringing businesses here and partnering with interested parties, you know, who want to come here and do business. We have access to the waterway, the railway, the highway, and the airway. You know, we are a prime location, but we're not just about East St. Louis, we're about a regional approach. So everything that we do, which is the reason why I partnered with Mayor Lyda Carson in hosting for the Mississippi Rivers Cities and Towns Initiative, because it's a regional approach. And East St. Louis is a part of the region, a very important part of the region. And it's time we own it. It's time we own it, and we're owning it.
All right. I thank you so much for your time, Mayor Jackson Hicks. Congratulations once again. We're here at East St. Louis City Hall. And today is September 17th. I'm sorry, today is September 21st,
Yes.
2017.
That's it.
And like I said, this is a huge moment for East St. Louis, and there's the proof, guys. And I want to thank Dr. Ben Carson, Secretary of HUD, U.S. Secretary of HUD, for coming here to East St. Louis to make a change for the better. Thank you so much and have a great day.